Welcome back to Good Morning Transfers. Now, John Cross from the Mirror reported last night that Arsenal are ready to enter the race to sign the Crystal Palace defender, Marc Guéhi. Our understanding is that he is a player that they have held a long-term interest in as well. Interesting this, isn't it, James? I mean, look, Arsenal are rock solid defensively. They've got a number of defenders who can play centre-back and a very established, clear number one, number two pairing. Can you really see them going in for another A-list defender?
In this window, it seems unlikely, but as we've been reporting, there's been a long-standing interest from the likes of Arsenal, Liverpool, Manchester City, all the big clubs like Barcelona, Bayern Munich and Real Madrid have a long-term interest in signing Marc Guéhi, and the majority want to sign him as a free agent in the summer. The question is, in this window, will anybody attempt to try to sign him now? Because we know that Crystal Palace would be willing to do business if a suitable offer came in, because I think they're desperate not to let him go for free, albeit they see the benefits of what Marc Guéhi staying until the end of the season can do in terms of what they're able to do, in terms of the Premier League finish, in terms of winning a trophy again, and what that could do financially for the club, and what that could do, therefore, in terms of recruiting players next summer. Let's look at the options that Arsenal have right now at centre-back. They've got Gabriel and Saliba, arguably the best centre-back pairing in the Premier League. Behind them, they've got Mosquera and Nketiah. They've also got Timber and Ben White, who were signed as centre-backs as well, who largely play on the right side now. And Calafiori can play as centre-back and at left-back. They have so many options there right now. I think what it would say is, if Arsenal were to strongly pursue Marc Guéhi either in January or the summer, then I think it would raise questions about the future of some of these 7 players. A lot of them have long-term contracts, but that would raise questions, because one thing Arsenal have done, and they've been criticised for it, but they've been vindicated by it, is they've tried to replace players whilst they're in a strong position. They replaced Aaron Ramsdale, who was doing well, with David Raya. That's worked out. Every area of the pitch, it's felt like they've been fine in that position, but they've strengthened and it's made them stronger. So maybe this is another situation where they want to create even more competition. That feels like, can you create even more competition in that centre-back area without spreading rumours or creating false narratives? If they're signing Marc Guéhi, then you'd think one of those senior players could be potentially on the way out.
Okay, well, yeah, that is interesting, isn't it? But when you look at Manchester City's defensive options in comparison, is it very clear which side needs Marc Guéhi the most?
Absolutely, absolutely. There's no doubt about that, and I guess that's why this has come to the fore again in recent days. Because you look at the absences at the moment of Diaz, of Guardiola, the fact that John Stones, you never quite know where you are fitness-wise. Kuzanov has struggled to prove himself at the appropriate level so far.
People carriers drove into Carrington a short while ago.
You've got the recall from Max Allen,
some of his
very, very well
backroom
at
staff, I should
Watford.
say, were with him as well. Not all of them. We're also told that the backroom staff will not be announced until
We've got
the
Nico
process
Gonzalez on there, because Pep said he might have to play him at centre-back the other day.
Yeah, exactly. So I think it's clear where they are. It's good that Nathan Ake didn't accept that move to West Ham on loan, I suppose, at least for the moment. So it's clear who Marc Guéhi is worth the most to in this month. City have got an opportunity. They've got to go in all guns blazing in terms of fee and in terms of wages to make it irresistible to
35 million was the number in the summer. Would you think Man City might even have to offer that same again?
Maybe more. Maybe more.
More than himself.
Yeah, because
can't take training until his visa is approved.
Exactly
He is allowed
how
on
much
site.
Manchester City need him at the moment. Yeah. And I think that's the thing. Part of the Arsenal interest, or the acceleration of the Arsenal interest, must be dictated by, can we let City get him? I mean, as James says, I think you look at that list of centre-backs and you think, how much longer will Ben White be there, for example? Has Nketiah impressed enough to have a long-term